Good morning, and welcome to more Pikmin in the Forest of Hope. We're on day 2 of our adventure, and let's see what the forest has for us. Now, this is where the series really starts. We finally start actually having a day timer, and we really get into the actual mechanics of the game. Now, my first priority... Well, I've got 2 priorities. 2 things I want to try and do today. Hopefully not... Honk did not come over the mic, but whatever. There are 2 main things I want to try and do today. 1, unlock yellow Pikmin. And 2, if I can, I want to get the radar. The radar will be extremely helpful. And this is not a minimize the number of Pikmin you have kind of run. So actually, you know what? Before I do that... guys, do you want to actually take that? Thank you. Alright, here, we'll grab this guy as well. Alright, fine. Alright, before I start breaking down walls, we're gonna get these guys flowered. But I might as well grab these 3 extra Pikmin first. Yeah, and because it was not a red seed, it only gave us, or red pellet, because it's not a pellet of the color that we are, or the Pikmin are, it only gave us 1 instead of 2. So we'll go ahead and pluck some grass, which can hopefully get us some nectar. There we go. Now, fun thing about nectar in this game is you can have as many Pikmin as you can get on it, can use it, so unlike some of the later games where there is a fixed number of Pikmin each ball of nectar can upgrade, in this game it's just however many you can pile onto it at any given time. Kind of just want the greens. Actually, I'll go ahead and grab a couple of flowers as well. Let's see. Pretty sure there was a way. I thought there was a way to sort. Oh. I didn't realize you could do this in this game. They could carry me back to the onion. I didn't even know you could do that in this game. Alright, well, that's neat. Alright. Mostly I just wanted to throw some flowers in there instead of throwing my leaved Pikmin. There we go. So that should be everyone all leaved up. Cool. No, come back here. You're all good. Alright, wasted a little bit more time on that than I had planned to, but this should make breaking the wall go quite a bit faster. Yeah, I never realized that you could just lay down in this game. Maybe that's something I knew about as a kid, but I definitely didn't as an adult, so... Huh. Now, this is where our map will end up being if you press the Y button, but we don't have the map yet, so we just kind of have to explore on our own. Let's zoom out the map a little bit while those guys are breaking that down and see what we can see. So it doesn't look like there's much we can do there. We could break down we could build a bridge over there. Mostly I think we just want to kill that guy and get over through another bone wall. There's a lot of stuff that we can collect along the way to well, not rebuild, but build up our forces. So we're going to want to do that. But first things first. Squish him, please. Thank you. Alright. You guys with me? Alright, cool. Yeah, there's a part there that we can collect. There we go. Just wanted to squish them. So let's go ahead and get this part. And as long as we get at least 1 part per day, we are keeping up with things. Now, ideally, we're getting like 2, 3, maybe 4 parts every day. that would be ideal. But that might take us a little bit to get there. So we're just gonna sneak around this guy. Technically, I don't think you even need to kill this guy at all, but like... Yeah, I think the ideal way to kill this guy is actually to... I'm actually doing very, very poorly at this. The ideal way to kill this guy is actually to just throw your guys onto his back, which I did not do. I thought maybe if I... You know what? I think that's actually worth a reset. Yeah, I think that's actually worth a reset. Which is a little unfortunate. No, I don't want to go back there. We don't want to go back there until we have literally nothing else left to do. So yeah, that's really my bad. I thought if I charged them onto his back that they would, well, actually get on his back. Instead, they just stayed at his feet. What you really want to do is, oh yeah, going to the dolphin will heal you. It'll also tell you what more you need to do to unlock further things. Alright, well this time we won't play around quite as much. Get these going. Get this going. Excuse you, did you just take that entire thing for yourself, you bastard? How dare you? And that's the only one you're gonna pull out from this match? Of course it is. Yeah, the Pikmin kind of suck sometimes. So this time we'll just throw a flowered Pikmin. We'll throw another flowered Pikmin. We'll just have the flowered Pikmin take care of it. Because the flowered Pikmin will not drink the nectar. So they don't need it. Alright, they're almost done plucking the grass. Once they're done, I'll charge through, because I don't want the rest of these guys getting lost. Alright, so we got way worse nectar luck this time. So that's really unfortunate. Last time we got all of our dudes flowered up. This time we only got like half. So we're off to a much rougher start already, but we're a little bit further ahead because I'm dicking around a little bit less. Oh well. Well, we'll get that wall broken down. There's not a whole lot else we can do until it's broken down, unfortunately. But thankfully it doesn't take very long. It would go faster if I had more flower Pikmin, but I didn't get as much nectar, and one of them and 3 dudes took an entire bundle of it. Oh well. I honestly didn't think that they would stop and drink the nectar while they were currently pulling up grass. So that's my bad for not just immediately rushing it. There we go. Alright, everybody back to me. Now what we're going to do this time is go ahead and make sure to squash that guy, just so he doesn't get in the way later. We'll go ahead and squash this guy too. There we go. If you land your Pikmin directly on top of the dwarf bulb orbs, they will actually just get squashed and die immediately. But that requires actually landing on them, which can be easier said than done sometimes. There we go. Mostly I'm just trying to avoid losing any dudes unnecessarily. Alright, so we'll sneak up behind this guy. Again, I don't think it's even technically necessary to kill this guy at all, if you're just pretty careful, but like, oh well. Yeah, the ideal way to take this guy out is to just keep tossing your guys on his back, and he'll go down without even being able to get a single hit in, because they'll keep trying to throw your guys off of him. So, grab that guy, and grab this. And if I can, I'd like to grab a couple more dudes off of there. Cool. How many does it take for this? 3? All right, you do 3, you do 3 there, and you get... You get the pellet. What are you doing? Get that pellet. There you go. Now, a lot of times I'll actually leave that Bulborb awake so that I can feed him to my yellow Pikmin just to build up their forces faster, but I don't care enough. And I think, yeah, we can reach this. So we'll just do that. That'll be a real quick burst there. There we go. We've got plenty of dudes. So I probably will not need to get more red Pikmin for a while. Like between these last couple of things, I probably won't get more red Pikmin in this entire world. Or at least this entire stage, I should say. There we go. And then we'll have these last 5. Which I'm tempted to just leave there, but I won't. If I leave them there, then they will flower naturally over time, but I'd rather just have the forces with me at this stage in the game. Alright, cool. I can leave the flowers. I can also leave that guy. I'm not that worried about it. I will go ahead and have you guys pick up the fuel dynamo. And then anyone who's left over, which I guess is not many. I guess it's 7. Wait, where's my 8th dude? There he is. Come over here and start breaking down this wall. Looks like one of my flowers did go down a stage, so now he's just bulb, but that's alright. We'll go back and grab these guys off the fuel dynamo and then have them continue breaking down the wall. I do quite enjoy that you get to see where each one of these things actually slot into the ship. That's pretty cool. Alright, cool. We need to get 3 more parts and then we can go to a different area. And we will need to go to a different area before we can get too far into this one. Because we will need blue Pikmin to get through some of this area. I'm not going to worry about that right now. I'm just going to throw these guys all on this wall and work my way back to yellow Pikmin. Because I need them to do most of the things in this area. My clock has indicated the coming of noon. Yep. Across the top of my monitor, the sun meter and the day display. At the bottom are my suit gauges and Pikmin gauges. Yeah. So we're halfway through our day. If we... I'm aware. You already told me these controls before. We're halfway through our day, and we want to make sure we don't leave any Pikmin out on the field when it comes to be nightfall. So we are going to avoid doing so. For a second there, I thought that Dwarf Bulborb was just going to rush my dudes as they were trying to take down a wall. I'm like, what is this, Pikmin 2? There we go. Alright, so that guy's down, which is good. I don't actually want you guys attacking those. I just want you guys coming here. And then we rush this guy. This goes better with flowered Pikmin, but honestly at this point we have so many Pikmin that there's not going to be anything he can do to stop me. Alright, cool. And now we unlock yellow Pikmin. Honestly, ideally at this point in the game, I just drop off all of my red Pikmin and only focus on the yellow. Now, what I can do is break down a couple of things with these guys if I really want to, but at this point, I think it's probably just going to be best to go ahead and drop off all of these guys and start building up my forces of yellows. I can also work on breaking down some bomb walls along the way. You guys seem to be having a time here. Alright, guys. They're having a time. Alright, get in there. Looks like there's probably one more dude who's lost somewhere. There he is. Alright, fine. You can come with me. You can stay with me, I guess. Alright. Pick up the yellow dudes. And we're just gonna really want to focus on building up our forces of yellow Pikmin today, as well as taking down any bomb walls that we can. Alright, the color is different, but it's still a Pikmin. At first glance, it suggests that this is, in somewhat circles, considered to be very large ears. Looks like it may weigh less. What other ways might it be different from the red Pikmin? They're obviously similar, so I'll call this a Pikmin as well. Alright, so yellow Pikmin. We're just gonna throw that red guy over there. Yellow Pikmin definitely get thrown a lot farther. I know there's a way to cycle between what Pikmin you're using. You are going to try and take it to a red, and I don't want that. In fact, I'm just going to throw you onto him. Or that'll work too. Alright, keep picking those up. Go get on that guy. There you go. Just stay there. Alright, let's pick up a couple more of these guys, because I can use them to build up forces a little bit faster. There we go. Alright, bomb rocks. The yellow Pikmin have picked up some peculiar stones. Why did they decide to grab them? This action seems to be instinctive to the yellow Pikmin. Just what are these strange glowing stones? That indicates that there is a tremendous power locked within the stones. This merits further research. Yeah, bomb rocks, baby. Alright, so we'll just chuck you there. I think I'm far enough away. I am. Okay, cool. The glowing rocks the yellow Pikmin picked up seem to be explosives. Perhaps they know these stones can be used as powerful weapons. The bomb rocks are dangerous, so I must take care when using them. But they should be able to blast open stone walls that block pathways. I may even be able to use them against some of the wild creatures. I must be vigilant. Pikmin I dismiss by pressing X bring their bombs when I call them back. But Pikmin I throw drop them. So you can dismiss them and call them. So you can dismiss them and call them back with B to get them to keep their stones. But if you throw them, then they just leave their stones. There we go. Alright, cool. So pick up that. Pick up that. You guys pick up this. We're gonna want to make sure we blow up that other wall as well. Now, if I had my red guys with me, I could go that way, which would lead me to being able to potentially get another part today. But I think building up my forces of yellows and breaking down some of these walls is going to be a little bit more important at this moment. Alright, so we're going to want to use these guys. Actually, we have just enough. Let's pick up this big old boy. Excuse me. I have one Pikmin who just did not want to do his job. Get on there, thank you. Alright, and then let's pluck the rest of these as well. And then go blow up a bomb rock wall. There we go. Alright, you 8, come with me. Pick up some bomb rocks. Alright, cool. I like how the Pikmin with bomb rocks went with the red guy, so if I accidentally throw the red guy, he's gonna get blown the fuck up. Alright. Where is our red Pikmin? There he is. Get over there. If you're timely with this, you can get like 2 bomb rocks in a row. There we go. Now I believe there was also a bomb rock wall that we wanted to hit back at base, so I'm tempted to just go ahead and pick the rest of these guys. In fact, I think I will. You don't often need a lot of yellow Pikmin. I'm currently sitting at, what, 29 of them? And honestly, I think that's probably sufficient. I could focus on getting a couple more right now, but I think I'd rather go back and try and blow up that bomb rock wall. Yeah, any Pikmin that are still planted will be fine if you drop them off, but any other Pikmin will be lost if they are not with you, or if they're not at the ship / the onion. Yeah, so there's another bomb rock wall right here that I would like to kill. So we're gonna go ahead and grab our rock Pikmin. There we go. And there we go. Cool. Alright, that should do it for today. We only got one part, but we cleared 3 rock walls, which is pretty good. And we built up our forces pretty nicely. We're almost at 100 Pikmin already. Now, we could have definitely gotten a few more yellows, but I'm not that worried about it. 30 yellows is about what I want, so I'm only 1 behind on that. That's usually more than enough yellows you'll actually need. I think there might be one thing that you actually need like 40 yellows for at some point, but I'm not that worried about it. So today definitely went off to a rough start, mostly due to my own incompetence, but overall I'm pretty happy with how it ended up going. And no Pikmin losses today either, which is what we want to try and stay at. If I can, I'd like to not be losing any Pikmin. Appears that many of the ship's parts have landed in this region. If I can just recover the parts of my radar, I should be able to use the radar screen. Yeah, I really want to get that. That is a high priority for me, and I think that's what I'm going to be trying to get on day 3. There are many hostile life forms here. If I'm damaged, my spacesuit takes damage. I must return to my ship, stand in front of it to make repairs. Alright. Yep, okay, cool. Yeah, our red dudes went up phenomenally. I probably won't need to make any more of them for a while. I could use a few more yellows, but I think overall we're looking pretty solid. So that will do it for day 2. And on day 3, we will return to the Forest of Hope. So I'll see you guys there.